Gentlemen, fellas, welcome or welcome back to another video. Gentlemen, I titled this video, How to Hijack Your Mind. You see, everybody wants to be held in great reverence, high esteem and glory, climb the mountaintop, drink the milk and the honey, blah, 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 as we always talk about. Everybody wants everything. Everybody wants to be a great. Everybody wants to be big dog, king of the hill, top dog. Everybody want to pop their shit. But what separates the greats from the peasants, from the peons, from the unskilled workers, from the spectators? What separates them? This little thing that we got up top. You see, I've been trying to get you guys to understand, to see. Everything and everyone is fighting for your attention. Some of you right now, you're not even watching the video. You're already in the comments trying to see who commented what. You're already scrolling. You already got different tabs open. Brother, you're lost already. You're gone. You can't even focus. You have no attention span. You know, they say that the average human now has an attention span of 5 seconds, and a goldfish has an attention span of 6 seconds. Imagine that. A goldfish is already smarter than you. A goldfish can focus more than you. You gotta hijack your mind. You see, in this modern day and age, attention is more valuable than gold. Attention is infinite resource, influence, power, control. You gotta hijack your mind. What's gonna separate you from the pack, from the rest of these people, huh? What's gonna separate you? Is you taking control and having dominion over your mind and over your life. As I mentioned before, the second you turn on your phone, these companies are spending billions of dollars trying to get your attention, spiking dopamine, invoking emotion, rage baiting, whatever. Sexuality all over the internet. Huh? Everybody wants a piece of you. Why not put all your chips in on yourself? Why not take the driver's seat of your mind and actually become something and become a man that's worthy of being respected? But how do you do this? Let's talk about it. You see, as you're going through life, you have all these different influences, right? You're growing up, you got your parents, impressing things upon you, the educational system, your specific religion, doctrine, creed, right? Your environment. Everybody's just impressing on you. So much so to now, the man that you are today is a direct manifestation of your experiences, correct? But here's the thing. You don't have to be your experiences. You see, my experiences told me that I should have been dead or in jail. My experiences told me that I should have been poor, being that my family comes from the poorest nation in the Western Hemisphere. My experiences told me that I wouldn't be articulate, that I couldn't speak properly, that I couldn't put a coherent sentence together because I used to stutter like a motherfucker. That's what my experiences have told me. I had to hijack my mind. You see, when a man truly levels up and takes dominion over his life, he realizes that he is his own savior. This is when you activate Christ consciousness. Y'all don't hear me though. You see, so many of you are going through life right now, drifting every day like a leaf in the wind, being taken left, being taken right. Nah, not over here. You gotta take control of your life. I mean, have you ever actually just sat down and actually took the time to think about, wow, my current situation is a direct reflection of who I am internally. You got to realize, guys, if you're struggling right now in life, whatever it may be, finances, you just got your heart broken, you're always attracting low-level people, friendships, whatever it is, it's a direct outer reflection and projection of who you are. This is why I don't speak to average people about my big and grand plans, because average people are going to try to project onto you from their perspective, their limitation. Do you know why? Because reality is subjective to the person that is beholding it. What do I mean? As I mentioned before, it could be 1,000 of you watching this video. One person could see this shirt as beige, the other person could see this shirt as brown. You might both be right. Why is that? It's because it's your perception. So that being said, when you hijack your brain and you focus on one task at a time and you put all your energy, it has no choice but to bend to your will, into your might, into your focus. That being said, you got to guard your mind with your life. Some of you guys are letting too many people inside of your house being this up top. How do you hijack your mind, Dud? You start living like the man that you want to be every single day. Who do you want to be? Actually ask yourself that question. Who do you want to be? What does it look like? You see, to me, I'm constantly suggesting to myself who I want to be. So much so to where on all three of my phones, I've got, well, y'all can't see this, but I've got a vision board of everything that I want right here. On all three of my phones, on my Italian phone, Colombian phone, and my American phone. I've got Google documents of how my exact life is going to be, who I would be. I told myself since I was a child the kind of man I'd be. My environment told me that I was a dreamer. My environment told me that I was going to be broke all my life and poor. I had a broke identity. Once you change your identity, your reality will manifest into the man that you are internally. I told you guys this. You gotta hijack your mind, upgrade your reality. You need to upgrade your identity. So many of you guys right now, you're not giving life your all. Why is that? Here we go back to speaking about the same disconnect I was talking to you guys about 2 months ago of why you self-sabotage yourself when you start to get motion. You don't believe that you can do it. You don't believe yourself. I asked you guys, what makes you happy? What do you want to do in life? Well, I kind of want to do this. You got to speak with certainty and full conviction. You don't believe in yourself. And so you'll continuously live a mediocre existence. That's the truth. I've been telling you guys this for a while. Everybody want a piece of you. You can't give everybody your attention. I have been locked in all year. Haven't even been talking to some family. People feeling a certain type of way about it. People think that I'm ghosting them. Nah, I ain't ghosting you. I'm just focused on me. Simple. And I don't care how you take it. Oh, somebody might say, oh, well, Dudley, you're going to focus so much on building this area of your life and you're going to Nah, it ain't nothing about neglecting. I allocate my energy and my attention as I see fit. I have a certain amount of energy that needs to be allocated towards me all day, 24/7, right? 365. And then there'll be spurts where I can spend time with this person. You feel me? Right? Guys, you got to get selfish with your life, bro. You got to hijack your mind. Be in that driver's seat. Don't let nobody be a passenger princess to you telling you what you can and what you can't do, or where you can and where you can go. If they're not in a position that you want to be in, if they're not a mentor, they're not a coach, I'm not saying you can't get informed or educated from somebody. But you got to be able to quickly and swiftly distinguish what is valuable pieces of information and valuable actions that's going to help you get to where you need to go and what's not. Because everybody is a spectator when you're great. And there's a lot of you right now. You're working, you're putting in the work every single day, repetitiously grinding. But you letting a couple of thoughts of doubt hold you back. You don't think you can do it. Somebody instilled a limiting belief in you. Who was it? Was it your mom? Was it your dad? Was it your cousin? Do you feel insecure and inadequate when you go online and see other men doing great things, huh? Are you focused on the person next to you, huh? You got to run your own race. You got to run your own race because a lot of you guys like to compare your level 1 to somebody else's level 17. That's a problem with a lot of you guys. And I've been guilty of this in the past too. And once I learned how to put my blinders on and just focus on becoming the best version of me, and I'm in competition with me, and I'm the best version of me, I started to see quantum leaps in my life happen. Leaps and bounds. I mean, things changing instantaneously. Instantaneously, I was in this situation, then I was in that situation in a matter of like 5 days. My entire life has changed. Over and over again, I've broke through barriers in my life simply by getting in the driver's seat of my mind and locking the fucking door and just driving. I ain't stopping for no hitchhikers, people trying to come in and got your car smelling like shit, and people trying to, oh, turn left, oh, can we make a no, we're going here. I don't need to go clubbing tonight, I don't need to go drinking, I don't need to go smoking, I don't need to go out on a date with this chick. Nah, I'm focused on the mission. Simple. You gotta protect your mind, fellas. You gotta protect your mind. And whoever feels some type of way about it, it is what it is. I got a friend right now who, he's my brother, man. I love him dearly. We've been through a lot, and he's held me down through some really tough times. He comes from a similar environment as me, from the hood. And both of our parents have instilled limiting beliefs in us. But I've broken out of mine, and he still has his. And when we converse, it's always from a place of love when he tries to give me advice. But I'm going to new heights that neither one of us have been to, so I can't take certain pieces of advice from him. He'll try to tell me to do this and do that. It's like, nah, don't project your limiting beliefs on me. And unfortunately, it's been pushing me away from him. And he's been my brother now for like 7-8 years. And it's been tough. It's been tough because I'm loyal to him as a brother, but I'm also loyal to my mission. And so I've had to distance myself a little bit, because when I'm talking about certain plans, unbeknownst to him, he'll project from his limiting beliefs. And if I wasn't the man that I am, it would dwindle my flame. My flame is too fucking massive to even be, nothing can extinguish it. But I do get agitated, because where I'm going, I have to be focused, and everything in my vicinity has to be conducive to me accomplishing the goals. And so when I have somebody who I hold so near and dear to my heart kind of like throwing some retardant on my flame without him even realizing it, and I'm telling him this, I've had to distance myself. And this is none other than a growing pain. You see, I remember when I was 16 and I grew from like 5'10" to 6'2". And I remember that summer my knees were hurting so bad. I had to go to the doctor. I was in so much pain. When you hijack your mind, guys, and you start to level up, you're going to lose some people. It may be your best friend. It may be your own blood brother. I've grown distant from family members as well. And it's hurt like a motherfucker, just being honest. And we're cool. I still go around the family, you know, kiss everybody, I love you. But shit get hard, bro. Would you really want to be great, bro? You gotta know your price. Because it's gonna take all out of you, bro. It's all or nothing. A lot of you guys say you want to be great. You only 1 foot in this shit. There ain't no 1 foot in. For a man that serves 2 masters, what? You already know the saying. You gotta be all in the grind, all in on the mission, all in yourself. You're gonna feel a lot of pain along the journey. But I promise you, if you can endure, it's gonna be so worth it, bro. It always is, bro. But you gotta know your price. You gotta know your price, bro. Cause this shit that we going after, bro, we going after greatness. This is about legacy, bro. This is about maximizing your life. This is about making a difference, impact, being held in reverence, bro. It's about the last name. It's about the bloodline. It's about helping as many people as we can, maximizing. It's so much bigger than us. I always tell you guys, you gotta offer yourself up to the world via service. Every man ain't able. Be careful what you wish for. A lot of y'all come to me telling me that you want to be great. You got these plans. A lot of y'all don't even realize what it's going to take. A lot of you guys just on Instagram scrolling, seeing dudes in Lambos, and y'all want that on a superficial level. But you don't want the process, you don't want the journey, you don't want the hard work. You don't want the sleepless nights. You don't want the family falling out, the friends falling out. You don't want you not going on a date for like 5-6 months. You don't want you not beating your meat and controlling yourself, huh? What are you doing behind closed doors? Are you engaging in nefarious activities? Are you living like the man that you know that you should be? Are you playing with yourself? Uh-oh. Are you playing with something else? Uh-oh. There's a lot of reasons why you dudes are getting held back, bro. You're not congruent with the mission. And you know it. So don't fake like you want this, bro. Don't fake like you want to be great, bro. Because you're not fooling anybody but yourself. You ain't fooling nobody, bro. I can always see when a man really wants it, bro. Where the fuck is your heart at? I can always see it. You can act like you want to be great. A real one can tell. Where's your heart at, little nigga? Seriously. You gotta ask yourself how bad you want this shit. How bad do you really want to maximize your life? Is it worth it? Is it worth the pain? A lot of you guys just want to quickly go on a scheme and blow up. Nah. You're gonna have to be loyal to yourself, and that shit could take 10 years. Are you willing? What do you want to sacrifice? A lot of men go along their journey trying to make it to the top. And right before they break through, they get weary and they turn back. It's a long ass journey back home. It's a long ass journey back to poverty, bitch nigga. It's a long journey back to just fucking stuttering all day. A long journey to being insecure. A long journey back to Haiti, Dudley. Nah. I'm all in with this shit. And if you're not all in with your journey, bro, all in with your mission, if you don't want to serve and help other people because that's what it's about, bro, then what are you doing it for? What are you doing it for? Yourself? What a minuscule perspective. Are you just doing it for yourself? Or are you doing it to be remembered in all of eternity? This shit runs deep with me, bro. You see, I got enough fuel to last me 20 lifetimes, bro. Simple. I got enough fuel reserves, enough shit that I've dealt with, enough pain to last me 20 lifetimes plus. You call it what you want. I've chosen to hijack my mind, so I don't give a fuck what anybody has to say about what I'm building, and you shouldn't care what somebody has to say about what you're building. Oh yeah, you know we carry ourselves like gentlemen, we're calm, respected. But it's always back to the mission, because we got that killer inside of us. And ain't nobody gonna come between us and our goal and our mission. Gotta ask yourself, what do you really want out of life? Then go take that shit. Ain't nobody gonna hand you shit in this life. You think somebody gonna hand you that crib, the family, the house, whatever you want? You think somebody's gonna make the pain go away? Huh? When they used to shit on you and doubt you? You gotta tap into that shit. I tap into my pain reserves all the time, bro. Because at the end of the day, the number one law of nature is self-preservation. Everybody's out for themselves. I don't give a fuck who you sit next to. It could be your best friend. It could be your fucking dad, your father, whoever. Don't get me wrong. Real love does exist. Your mom loves you. Your dad loves you. If you're fortunate enough to have them in your life, you're going to have brothers. You're going to have people that care about you. That's fantastic. Love them back. Treat them, with respect, kindness, empathy. But when we strip everything down to the bare bones, gentlemen, self-preservation. You break somebody down enough, you see what it's really about. Because in the jungle, anything flies. And if you think for 1 second that somebody is gonna care more about you and your vision than theirs, then you're fucking crazy. You gotta hijack your mind, gentlemen. No other way. Become the man you want to be by living as him every single day. Honor thyself and watch your reality change. Stop letting other people influence you who are not in the position that you want to be. steadfast and focused on the goal. Let's fucking get it. Gentlemen, press the first link that's pinned in the comment section to join Modern Day Renaissance Man private community. You can't do it alone. I can't do it alone. But together we can definitely make something happen. My goal is to serve you to the best of my capacity. You guys have been watching my videos, and that's fantastic. It's time to actually apply what I've been teaching you guys. It's time to be held accountable. It's time to have a masculine network of guys that are focused on grinding and getting better in every area of our lives. A man has to hijack his own mind. Fellas, that's the video. Salute.
Coming in, yeah, flex, I just wanna win, yeah, LABB who we running with, yeah, 2233, I'm on 10 again, yeah, state your name, big been dope on flame, I just switched the lanes, damn he did it again, I just flipped the pain, stripping and dipping in bass, slab on everything.